Hey, and welcome to Trains Are Fun. In this video, we're going to do an unboxing of something we got in the mail. Plus, I'm just going to give you a brief overview of my train layout and some minor updates that we've done and where we're going forward, and maybe even some ideas from you. Perhaps you could share after you see this video. So, a lot of people did notice in previous videos that I had scenery, a little bit anyway. So basically this all started when I watched the episode with Murdoch in it called Peace and Quiet, and I immediately realized, okay, this scene here in this area could be used to maybe do a parody or a reenactment of that scene, but I needed some trees and grass to go along with that. So I took some of these old trees that I've had for a while that I got from another modeler who got out of modeling railroads, and so I put all the trees in there, and it kind of separates the two loops of the main line, and it makes the layout, actually I feel, look a little bigger. And now I got some grass around the windmill. Might make a little path to the door or something like that there, but I thought this would be good because when you get at certain camera angles you don't see the other track, and it makes it look like Murdoch is somewhere where he can go and get away from all the hustle and bustle of the busyness of the rest of the layout. And so it was just this one section, and I'm going to do more. I got to put some dirt or grass or whatever in between here. These trees are not going to be here. I just had them sitting there when I was trying to figure out how I wanted to place these trees. I want to finish putting the ballast on the tracks here in the train station places. For instance, over here I need to put the ballast over this to make it look more like the railroad, and I think I need one more buffer or bumper over there. I don't really have room to put one there unless I make a shorter track, but it doesn't really matter. I don't know where I put my extra. I got some extras of these somewhere. I gotta find them. You like Stepney? I like Stepney. That's a Hornby model. Most of everything on my layout is Bachmann. In this video we're going to be showing a new Hornby train, or a Hornby train that we got. And so I need to finish the scenery. So maybe you could tell me, what other structures should I get? I only got room for maybe a train station. I'm going to have Cranky over here working, although I could put Cranky over there in that corner, and that could be Cranky's corner right there. You know, I think because he'll fit right there, and maybe that's what I should do. You think I should put Cranky there, or leave him here, or maybe put, instead of having him here, put a train station there, like a freight station, Maithwaite station or something like that, you know. And so basically I'm going to make the road. I need to make the road going across this crossing. I may make it go into here and then have it go across here to the where maybe a station is, and that would be it. And then maybe another road over there for the cars to park that are going to the passenger station there. And then everything else, you know, I don't know, might have a water tower or something over here for the steamies. And then this will just be scenery. I got to decide what I want to put in here. We did test out putting a tunnel at one point. I have these little tunnel frames, and I was going to do that. But in order to do this and then kind of build a mountain over all this, I need to move the table where I can get to it, because I'd have to leave this part open where if a train derailed you could reach in there and get it, because you can't stick your hand through here if something was to derail, and then have the other end of the tunnel over there. But I don't know, it's just something I had thought of doing, but I don't think it'll work on this small layout. So I'll probably put some trees or other type of scenery going in this big open area here in the middle to give some separation between the two loops. Alright, so now let's show you what we got. Alright, so I need to move Percy out of the way. I'm going to back him up. I'm going to turn here. Alright, now what I'm doing here, a lot of people ask me how I'm controlling these trains separately. Like you see, Gordon didn't move and Thomas didn't move. Percy's over there on track 3. And I got this little switch, these switches, which you can't see. Alright, now you can see. So basically I got two throttles, and this is a dual pack, but the way I designed this, I could have another pack over here, have one pack here, one here, and you run one wire that's common to all, one rail on the track, and then you run another wire to A, and then the other controller would be B. So when you flip the switch, if it's on A, then when you move A, it moves. If it's on B, then you move B, it moves. So for instance, Gordon's over there on track 3. See, he's on track, no, he's on track 2. Percy's on track 3. So if I move track 3, I moved it to, oh, I see why I did that. That's 3. I just said that. Let me move them back. Percy, go back. Alright. Gordon's on track 2. Now Gordon should move. See if Gordon moves. Yeah, he moves. Track 3. No. Track 3A. Track 3 is A. Now Percy should move. See? Gordon. Percy. So that's how that works. And people ask that. I did a video showing that. I need to do another video showing how I actually wired it. And I can show you the wiring for the switch machines, because those are automatic too. Like that one there, I think is 2. So if that switch moves back and forth, I'm going to move it where Gordon can come on out. So I need to change all the main lines to B, which is 1 and 4 are my main lines, and then the one that Murdoch's not on, I need to make it. So let's see. I want to do, oh, I'm doing B, that's right. So that means Gordon's going to come out. So here comes Gordon! Yay! Let's stop right there, Gordon. Alright. So what did we get? Alright, we got a package here from eBay. See if I can open it. Alright. Throw that box away, and we got this. It's another brake coach. Now, I know I already have a brake coach. That's what's right there. And he's like, why do you need 2 brake coaches? Well, the price was so good, and he really does need an extra coach. And this one actually looks like it's a different version than the one I already have. I don't know. The express brake coach. Let's take them out of here if I can. Maybe open on this side. Trying to get it out. Uh-oh, tore my package. Man, this is harder to do than I thought. There we go. Alright. So let's compare our brake coaches. Oh, here, let me show you the back of the box. Yeah, this box looks different than the one I had before, I think. So, I think it is a different version of the brake coach. In fact, yes, it is. Alright, so if I put these here together, let me get the camera close. Alright, so I don't know if it shows up on the camera well, but this is more of a gray, light gray, and this is a dark gray. Light gray, dark gray. So this is the one we just got, and then on the wheels it's got the little white outline around the wheels, whereas the old one doesn't. I'm going to see if maybe this will actually perform better on the track. My Hornbys, they don't perform as well generally because the flanges of the wheels are a little deeper than other rolling stock I have. So I got 2 brake coaches. Don't yell at me for having 2 brake coaches. To me, it's just another passenger car. So we're going to put it on the track and run them around. Let's see. Uh-oh. I did the wrong one. I got to do B. Alright, these Hornbys are notorious for derailing again, so I got to be close to my throttle to cut them off. Yeah, see, it just derailed. But the new one's not derailing. That's good. The new one we just got. I had to keep the camera on in case it derails so you can see. Oh, they made it to that one. They have a problem with the switches because of the frogs in the switches. Yeah, he wanted to derail. So the new one runs a lot better. I may have to look at getting this version boxes. Again, we got this on eBay. I don't know if I said that. It was on eBay. It was a buy it now at a really good price for these. Uh-oh, see, it just derailed. Don't fall off the table. Ooh. Yeah, see, it's about to fall off the table. Whew, that was a close call. Definitely don't want to break these. So it doesn't like that switch machine down there. Switch track. Let's try it again. I'm back over at the throttle. I wonder if I go really slow, it will not derail. It tried to derail. Oh no! That time it was the Gordon's tender and one of the cars. The this little part has been in so many damages and all these little different battles we've done here that this piece sits too low, and that's why it derails sometimes. I'll try to go really slow. Did a lot better going really, really slow. That's what I need to do. Run it more slow speeds, I guess. Alright, awesome. Can't you be quiet? I just want some peace and quiet. Alright, so very good. So this new one we just got runs a lot better. And I'm going to start trying to figure out if I can get the ones that were from this same time period. They seem to run better on my track. So which one do you like? Do you like brake coat 1, brake coat 2, dark gray, light gray? Oh, one other thing I want to show you before we go. Okay, I wanted to show you one of my favorite books. I've had this for a while. I've worn it out looking at it so many times. And I'm a novice when it comes to building layouts, train, railroads. But it's a plan book, HO Railroads You Can Build. So it's for beginners like me. And then it starts with very simple layouts, and then you learn the construction techniques, and it gets to more advanced. And the model that my layout is based on is not from this book, but it's from another one by these, I think it's these same guys, John Armstrong and Thaddeus Stepik. But it shows you how to build like the bench work. Like for instance, a layout like mine is just the most simple, and so it's just like on a basic table. So this is actually the way my table is laid out. So you get down there. It's just exactly, I mean this is the exact plan that I used. I even used these 1x4s. I don't know if mine are the same height. It's just a 4x8 table. I may have used different screws to hold it, but that's how I built the table. So it's just a 4x8 table. So something like this. This is a 4x8. See, each section is a square foot. So you got 8x4, and it just gives you the layout, shows you the parts you need, shows you where to connect your wires for the switch machines, and then I think these layouts in here are more advanced. They use the terminal rail joiners, or the rail joiners that have a wire connected to, no it doesn't, there it is. Yeah, it's got the that's where you connect the wires. These are the types of things that I have. Alright, but what I want to do, what I'm showing you this for, is it's got a couple of layout plans that I like. They got the real big one here. That's a really, really big one. I don't really have room for that. I'd love to have something like that. It's got a yard. Let's see a better picture of it. It's got a railroad yard. It's got a hump yard where the cars can roll down into the track. It's got a bridge, and it's kind of an out and back where it's where the layout, where the train goes out and then it comes back. That's what I call it. But the one I like that I want to build is this one here, the Berkshire Valley. It's still small enough to fit in my basement. It's 4 by 12, but adding that extra 4 feet gives you the possibility of making this double main line that's up and over. So these are bridges here, and this is actually at a different elevation than this. When it shows you how to build it, it shows you how to build the plywood. I've never done anything this advanced. It's kind of a cookie cutter style where you cut the wood. It shows you how to make your different sections there. So this would be really involved, but I really like to do this plan. Tell me what you think of that. If I was to make a railroad like this, and in my mind, what I think I could do is this yard is really long, and then this piece that ends here, I could take the layout that I have now, turn it opposite of the way you see it most of the time. There's that little section, one I talked about where Cranky is. These would just actually just line up perfectly, and I could connect the two together, or maybe could have another section in between, maybe where I could put the narrow gauge stuff. So you'd make a really long 4 by 20 something layout, and then I could store stuff under the tables. I'd have to leave room where you could walk behind it, and so it'd be in a different section of my basement than what you've seen. So tell me what you think of this layout. So this is really cool because you can have, this is a really big yard for this, especially for the Thomas and Friends scale. But the trains can all park here. You can turn them around this turntable. I may leave the turntable out since we already got the one on the other layout. And then it goes out, it goes under there, and it comes out of a tunnel there, and then it goes onto the main line. And then the main line is this double figure 8 where it's up and over, and then you get this return track here where it can turn around. This layout is a lot more complex because you start to deal with reversing loops, where you can get shorts if you don't, not shorts you wear, a short in the electrical layout. So I know this has been a little bit of a longer video, but please comment. Tell me what you think of this layout is one I should do. And this kind of gives you a scale of how many cars you could have. These are the bigger HO scale trains like we have here in the United States. These are from the 50s, but yeah, just let me know. Tell me what you think of this layout. Tell me what you think of the improvements I'm making on my current layout, and any suggestions, buildings you'd like to see, and going forward. So thanks so much for supporting Trains Are Fun. Please share with your friends. If you're learning, wanting to know, I get the question still a lot about how I control multiple trains with on my layout. It's by following plans such as in this book. And so there's a lot of books like this that have track plans and the wiring and things like that. So thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video. You've been watching Trains Are Fun.